Welcome, kindred spirits, to a place of positivity, passion, and purpose. We extend a warm welcome to you as we discuss and analyze Lawas in this video. Lawas is a small town and the capital of Lawas District, Limbang Division, Sarawak, Malaysia. This district area is 3,811.9 square kilometers, and population year 2020 census was 46,200. It is 1,200 come from the state capital, Kuching, and 200 come from the capital city of Sabah, Kota Kinabalu. As we enter this new phase, let's analyze etymology from different angles and evaluate its significance. There are several versions of the origin of the name Lawas. It reportedly came from the Malay word luz, which means spacious. During earlier times, people tended to settle down in spacious areas and thus the town was born. In another version of the story, there was once a group of merchants who were attacked and chased by the pirates at the mouth of the Lawas River. The merchants managed to hide themselves in the middle of the jungle and the pirates could not find them. Feeling relieved and secure, the merchant returned to the sea. In the local dialect, Lawas means relief, safe, and secure. In this chapter, we'll be shedding light on history and its role in shaping our understanding. On 7 September 1901, British North Borneo Company (BNBC) had obtained the administrative rights of the Lawas River from Brunei Sultanate in order to stem the smuggling of weapons that worked against the BNBC government in North Borneo, present-day Sabah, and the trading of slaves in the interior of the Lawas District. There were two types of rights exist in the Brunei administrative system: Sungai Kerajaan Government River and Sungai Tuan Private River. Government control on the river includes the rights to all the minerals mined from the river and the right to interfere if there is any political disturbances around the river. Private ownership of the river functioned like a private inheritance, which includes the right to collect taxes from the residents living near the river. At that time, Penjuran Abu Bakar and Penjuran Tajuddin had the private ownership of the Lawas River. They refused to surrender their private ownerships to BNBC but keen to sell their rights to Kingdom of Sarawak. When the British consul at Labuan decided that BNBC should take over the Lawas River by force, Penjuran Abu Bakar quickly invited Raja Charles Brooke from Kingdom of Sarawak to govern the Lawas River. BNBC initially was unhappy with the Brooke involvement in the administration of Lawas River. However, in November 1904, BNBC decided to sell their administrative right to Brooke in view of private owners unwilling to cooperate with BNBC. Taking Lawas River by force will only spark more rebellion against BNBC and drain the BNBC cash reserves. On 19 January 1905, an agreement was signed between BNBC and Raja Charles Brooke, which saw the official handover of Lawas River to the Brooke government in exchange of £5,000 and several administrative areas around Brunei Bay to BNBC. An agreement was later reached with the private owners to sell Lawas River to the Brooke government with reparation of $6,000 per year to the private owners. In this section, we'll be exploring government. Lawas is part of the Lawas District, which is part of the Limbang Division, which is part of Sarawak, Malaysia. Moving on to the next segment, we have climate. Lawas has a tropical rainforest climate with heavy to very heavy rainfall year-round. As we enter this new phase, let's analyze demographics from different angles and evaluate its significance. Farsib Kampung Baru Mission, Lawasop Borneo Evangelical Mission SIB Church. Lawas is made up of a population comprising Lun Bawang, Brunei Malay, Kedayan, and Chinese. The main spoken language is Brunei Malay, Kedayan, Lun Bawang, and Hokkien. Moving ahead, let's uncover the hidden gems within economy and discover their significance. As with Limbang, the town is a busy transit point between Sarawak, Sabah, and Brunei. Timber and agriculture are the mainstays of the economy. The highland area known as Baikilalan has been experimenting with the cultivation of apples. In addition, the tourism industry is being developed in Baikilalan. However, these plans have been met with controversy due to the probable effects on several traditional tribal villages. Plans to develop small and middle-scale industries in Laos have been proposed by the state government. At this time, much of the land in Lawas, Sunda and Trusan has been transformed from paddy fields into oil palm plantations. Lawas is also known as the producer of smoked fish called tahay in local dialect. One of the villages that produces tahay commercially is Kampung Awat in the Sunda sub-district. Let's now shift gears and explore road through a critical lens, uncovering its strengths and weaknesses. Lawas, by virtue of its geographical location, is cut off from the rest of Sarawak's road network. It is however linked by main road to Sabah and Brunei's Tembrong district. There is a good local road network around Lawas district which is relatively free of traffic jams. The Lawas Bridge is located near Lawas. Travelling from Miri to Lawas would need to go through checkpoints in Brunei and Limbang, totaling 8 immigration checkpoints. Drive from the town of Lawas to Sarawak-Sabah border requires 30 minutes. 2 road border crossings are located in Lawas district Mingkalup. It enters Lebu in Tembrong district, Brunei, with immigration, customs and quarantine complex constructed here. Previously it was operating temporarily from a shoplet in Trusan Bazaar, 8 km from the actual Brunei-Malaysia border. Meropok immigration guard posts are located here which borders with Sindumin checkpoint located in Sabah. In 2015, Meropok Sindumin guard posts handled 700,000 visitors. Malaysia at Mengkalupuk Sexit stamp from Mengkalup ICQS checkpoint. Malaysia Trimropokok Sentry stamp from Meropok ICQS checkpoint. With the foundation laid, let's embark on a journey into water transport. Another mode of transport is via the Lawas River. The cleaned river serves as an important link to neighbouring towns and deep interior settlements. Besides that, Lawas is also served by an airport. There has also been a plan to build a new airport. Commonly, four-wheel drive would be the main transport for most of the Highlanders. Brunei, Labuan and Limbang can be reached by boat. The journey will take around 2 hours to get to the destination. Boats to Brunei, Labuan and Limbang are available at Lawas Wharf every morning. The boats can accommodate around 150 passengers. Moving on to the next segment, we have air transport. Lawas is served by Lawas Airport IATA, LWY. It has flights to Miri, Bukelalan and Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. Now, let's shift our focus to public transport and embark on an intellectual exploration of its various dimensions. There is a local bus network as well as buses linking Lawas with Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, Miri, Sarawak and Brunei. Prepare yourself for an in-depth analysis of education in this section. SK Meropok, SK Tenglapadin, SK Sunda, SK Siang Siang, SK Pusat Lawas, SK Boise, SK Punang, SK Meropok, SK Lugan, SK Long Tuma, SK Long Tukan, SK Long Tengo, SK Long Sukang, SK Long Semodo, SK Long Sebangan, SK Long Luping, SK Kuala Lawas, SK Karangan, SK Kampung Seberang, SK Kampung Lintang, SK Belipat, SK Bat Lima, SK Bukelalan, SK Awatawat, SK Albaro, SK Agoma Mis Lawas, SJKC Soon Suna SJKC Chonghua Lawas SJKC Chonghua Trusans Lawas SMK Meropok SMK Suna SMK Trusan Centre of Technical Excellence Sarawak CENTX Lawas Campus Planet Mara Junior Science College Lawas SMK Long Semodo Propos Lawas 2 Sekolah Bersama Penuh Lawas. Let's now shift gears and explore healthcare through a critical lens, uncovering its strengths and weaknesses. A government hospital was proposed to be built for the town under the 9th Malaysia Plan. As of May 2016, the hospital is scheduled to be completed in 36 months. In this part of the video, we'll be diving deep into Lawas Mall and unraveling its profound impact. A planned million state government office complex cum 3-story shopping mall will be built next to Hotel Seri Malaysia and Lawas Town Square. The mall will houses a supermarket, departmental store and 132 commercial lots. Let's now enter the realm of Pasar Tamu Lawas and discover the fascinating stories it has to tell. The open-air market, locally known as Tamu, is held weekly on from Friday evening until Saturday afternoon. Local produce such as fresh fruits, vegetables, fresh meat, Aden rice, Bore rice, ikan tahe, el salt segaran bakulalan, handicraft traditional and live poultry are sold. The days of this weekly community occasion differ from district to district. Let's now venture into the realm of Lapapa hypermarket and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. A bowling center, a service apartment. In this chapter, we'll be unraveling the enigma of activities and discovering its transformative power. Pesta Lawas Regatta Era Ekolan Buong Festival Hari Gowe Dayak Harvest Festival. As we enter this new phase, let's analyze places of interest from different angles and evaluate its significance. One of the most popular tourist attractions in Laos is its Tam Laos or Laos Produce Market, which is held every Saturday. Local products such as vegetables, fruits, and sea products are sold by locals in this market, which is frequented by locals and people from the neighboring Tembrong district of Brunei. Besides Tam Laos, other interesting places in Laos are Punang Beach, Sungai Bangat Beach, Polela in Morarak, Mount Murad, Kampung Ertajan along Jalan Trusan. Kuala Laos, Punang and Awasawat are famous with its Kampung Air. It is similar to Kampung Air in Brunei but smaller. The main mode of transportation is per boat to cross the river. In this section, we'll be deep diving into notable people, unraveling its complexities and uncovering valuable insights. YB Bar Bayan from Laos, the Ministry of Works Malaysia, the representative from Bakalan State Constituency and Selang Federal Constituency. YB Dr. Henry Summergomp Laos, the former Deputy Ministry of Domestic Trade, Cooperative and Consumerism of Malaysia. YB Mutang Tagil from Laos, former member of Dewan Rakyat of the 6th and 7th Parliament of Malaysia, representing Bukit Mos Federal Constituency and Bukit Mos Federal Constituency respectively. He is currently the Honorary Consul of Romania in Sarawak. Lang Lasung from Long Semedo, Sarawak, former national javelin thrower who had won 4 gold medals for Malaysia in 1977 Kuala Lumpur SEA Games, 1979 Jakarta SEA Games, 1981 Manila SEA Games and 1983 Singapore SEA Games. Share this video with your friends and spread the knowledge.